Director here at Del Norte High School, and I would like to welcome everybody to our end of the school year athletic awards celebration, also known as the NESTPYs. So thank you all for coming tonight. And we want to respect everybody's time, so we want to kick this thing off right away and enjoy the evening. Hopefully get you out of here by about 11 p.m. tonight. No, the good news is this year we've had more nominees for our athletic awards than we've ever had in the past. So we have a lot of athletes to recognize. When the coaches come up here and talk about their athlete, they are not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but I've given them a 1-minute time limit to talk about their athlete, only because if they could talk for a long time. The athletes are absolutely amazing in everything that they've achieved and accomplished. But if I gave them as much time as they wanted, we would be here past 11. So we'd like to try to get you out of here within a couple hours. So I've asked the coaches to just keep it really brief. But before we get started, there are a couple of people I want to thank on behalf of the athletic department. The first person I think needs to get a big round of applause is our two athletic trainers. I don't know if Paul's here, but Savannah and Paul. Our athletic trainers are incredible, and they work so many countless hours, and they're the ones that keep your athletes in good health and keep them playing a lot. And so thank you again, Savannah. To our amazing coaches, all of our coaches, they're not all here, but we have a good majority of our coaches. Again, they don't do it for the money, they don't do it for the fame, they do it because they love what they do and they love making a difference with the athletes. So a big round of applause for our So, the athletic department, I don't know if you know this, but our athletic department, we have over 1,600 athletes at Del Norte High School. That's a lot bigger than a lot of colleges have. And there is a ton of work and a lot of moving parts that are with the athletic department. And, it's like this big model ship, and there's the glue that keeps it all together. And the glue that keeps our athletic department together is our athletic specialist, Leslie Sullivan. Thank you, Leslie. And I'd like to real quick give a big shout out to my two leaders and mentors, Mike Giammi and Ty Evelyn, our assistant principal and our principal. They always are very supportive of everything we do in the athletic department, and we couldn't do it without their support and their backing. So thanks again, Mike and Ty. Thank you so much. With that being said, we're going to roll right into this, and we are going to recognize, we have a Volunteer of the Year award that we like to recognize for an outstanding volunteer. We have a new award this year. It's the Rookie of the Year. And then we have our Heart Award winners, our Scholar, our Athlete of the Year, and our Ambassadors. And then also we recognize some outstanding teams at the end of it all. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to turn it over to our longtime former athletic director, now assistant principal, but sadly he's moving on to bigger and better things. He's going to be the principal at Ramona High School. Without further ado, Mike Giammi.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. I have the great honor tonight to do the athletic award night review. And so what I'm going to do is just talk about how our athletic teams have done, And I'm just going to list them and read them, so just kind of bear with me. It's kind of a long list and something that everyone should be proud of. This year, we won 11 league titles in girls cross country, boys cross country, girls tennis, boys soccer, badminton, baseball, gymnastics, boys lacrosse, softball, boys swim and dive, and girls track and field. So 11 league titles this year. That's a phenomenal number. We won 3 CIF championships, girls cross country, boys cross country, and girls track and field. Congratulations. In addition to that, we were runner-up or finalists in 4 other sports: girls tennis, badminton, boys soccer, and girls lacrosse. And a couple highlights that I'd like to point out. Our football team moved into Division I. Our boys lacrosse team moved into Division I. Baseball moved into the Open Division. Gymnastics, league champions for the first time in Del Norte history. We kicked off our inaugural season for flag football. Thank you, Savannah and Sarah. That was fantastic. The girls had a great experience. And badminton, in their second year, already won a league title, and they were CIF runner-ups. So what a successful time. That is a lot of sacrifices on the student athletes and the coaches, and the parents, of course. Without your support, this couldn't be possible. This is a fantastic showing for Del Norte High School, a far cry from where we started. So I just want to recognize and acknowledge all the hard work that the families and the student athletes did, and obviously the results showed how hard you guys worked, so congratulations. As Bob mentioned, I'm going to roll into the Volunteer of the Year. Supporting 1,600 athletes in what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish. And many of them have a goal of playing at the next level. So it's not easy to do it with the budget that we have from the district office. So our athletic foundation has done a fantastic job supporting all the needs, and pretty happy to say that we're going to get our weight room upgraded flooring this year. It's going to look fantastic. We've already seen the mock-ups and the drawings, and this person was instrumental in trying to orchestrate it. So tonight, it's my honor that I stand before you tonight to recognize someone who means so much to our Del Norte Athletic Department, Matt Teeter, our Volunteer of the Year. I know he's in the back. I'm going to read some things, so just keep on coming. Matt has quietly and consistently dedicated countless hours to supporting our athletic programs, whether it's lending a helping hand, setting up events, organizing activities, organizing fundraisers, but just simply showing up with a smile. The live stream that everybody enjoys, Matt's behind it all. Matt embodies the true heart and spirit of the Nighthawk Nation. His commitment has touched countless lives here in Del Sur and Forest Ranch, as well as other places. So when you're participating and your family members that don't live here can click and have that live stream and can, enjoy and watch their family members play, that's all the support of Matt Teeter and the Athletic Foundation. Matt, your kindness and generosity and humble spirit reminds us all what it means to serve others. On behalf of everyone here tonight, thank you for your unwavering dedication to the positive impact you bring in everything you do. We're incredibly grateful to have you as part of our team, and I know we couldn't do it without you and the student athletes having a greater experience because of what you've done and how you've managed the Del Norte Athletic Foundation. So Matt, I'm going to ask you to come up. And I just want to thank you for all that you do.
So this year we have a new award that we felt like it was very, very important to recognize, and that is our Rookie of the Year award. And this award the only nominees for this award are freshman athletes that played at the varsity level. So what I'd like right now is all the coaches that have a Rookie Nominee of the Year. That would be boys volleyball, girls cross country, girls rugby, badminton, girls basketball, girls tennis, girls track and field, and boys track and field. Please come on up here. So what's going to happen right now is our coaches are going to just briefly talk about their athletes that they nominated for this award. And it looks like I am going to go first on behalf of boys volleyball, because I do not, I believe there was a conflict and the boys volleyball coach unfortunately could not be here tonight. But the boys volleyball for Rookie of the Year had nominated Kyler Utek, and I'm going to read a brief message from Kyler's head coach. Before trials, Kyler sent me an email about his journey through volleyball and was driven to make varsity. That wasn't the reason he made it. He was out hustling underclassmen, tried out as middle and, I'm sorry, yeah, this is for Kyler Utek, and he's a freshman, correct? Yes, great. I'm reading this and I'm going, okay, wait. Let me read it again. I'm very sorry. Before trials, Kyler sent me an email about his journey through volleyball and was driven to make varsity. That wasn't the reason he made it. He was out hustling underclassmen, tried out as a middle and killed it, though we moved him to a pin hitter. His defense and serve receive matches, his offense caliber, and he is always respectful, responding with yes coach to every delegation. He dances in practice, cheers on his team from the sidelines, and doesn't push beyond boundaries for playtime. Eager to grow and effortlessly shows why he deserves his place on the varsity team. He is a true athlete, and it is my honor to recognize him as a nominee for Rookie of the Year.
All right, good evening, everybody. My name is Chris Jacobs. I'm the head cross-country boys and girls and head boys and girls track and field coach. You're going to hear from me a lot tonight. But that's my honor to nominate for the Rookie of the Year for cross-country, Olivia Bartley. Olivia is one of the best girls distance runners in San Diego, regardless of grade, both for cross-country and track. She was our number 5 runner in cross-country and was a key component in our league and CIF championships and our 4th place finish at state. For those of you who are unfamiliar with our program, our girls teams have been phenomenal the last 4 or 5 years. So for her to come in and have the impact that she had was pretty significant. As a freshman, she ran 18:03 for 3 miles, which placed her 7th on our all-time list, and 19:15 for 5K, which puts her 11th all-time on our all-time list. She was first team all-league in cross-country, and was one of 2 freshmen to qualify for CIF championships in the 2-mile track and field. She was also able to help our team win a CIF title in track and be on a championship 4x800 meter team. So it's my honor to nominate Olivia Bartley.
Good day, everyone. My name is Chris Anderson, and I'm the girls rugby head coach here at Del Norte. I'm so proud to be nominating Raquel Carcano for this award. When she first arrived at practice, I thought someone had lost a 5th grade kid. She may not be very physically imposing and some of her competitors, but she makes up with it with her grit and her character. Raquel played scrum half for us this year on our varsity team, a position that requires immense skill, strategic thinking, relentless effort, both in offence and defence. She played almost every minute of every game, and we knew that if Raquel wanted to take some time off the field, we knew she was in trouble. So she never stopped all season. She was a rock in defence and a key attacking weapon, and consistently brought down opponents who were more than twice her size. Opposing teams often recognised her with the NESTPY Awards, and she did this all while maintaining 4.2 GPA. So congratulations, Raquel.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Coach Cherise, boys and girls tennis. Tonight I have the privilege to nominate Thea Sharma for Rookie of the Year. So I'll start by sharing Thea's singles record for the season. She was 32 wins and only 5 losses. That was before CIF started. Thea's ranked 13 in San Diego, 72 in Southern California. She played singles all year with she played singles all season, but decided to team up with Ayana Shaw, a senior, for the CIF individual doubles. And they surprised everybody and won the title, CIF individual doubles title. So that was awesome. Thea was the only freshman on the court. The other 3 were seniors. The other team was from Canyon Crest. We love beating Canyon Crest. So Thea made all team CIF as a freshman, first team all league, and she helped lead our team to the state regionals for the first time ever. Girls got to go to states. Thea loves tennis, has a great attitude, great work ethic. She's a real team player. The girls love her. I love her. I get her for 3 more years. And someday I'm going to get her little brother, Tavish, right, Tavish? So, and real quick, off the court, she's got a 3.9 GPA and is currently working on founding a passion project called Level the Net, where they help underprivileged kids play tennis. And she's got a great supportive family, too. Thanks.
Hi guys, good afternoon. I'm Danielle Bosley, the girls basketball coach, and I nominated Jaden Asante for Rookie of the Year. She absolutely earned it. She made an immediate impact and contributed significantly in her first year. As a freshman, she started over 90% of her games. She was holding it down both at the point guard and shooting guard. She's most known for her lethal blocks. But it's more than just stats. She showed up on the good days, the tough days, and everything in between. She believes in her team, her coaches, and most importantly, she believes in herself. She is wise beyond her years, and that's what I love about her. She's someone who sees the big picture, she embraces the process, and she leads with confidence. What's rare in most freshmen, it just naturally comes to her. That's consistency, leadership, and she just has a strong sense of purpose on the court. We're so lucky to have her for the next 3 years, not just as the hooper she is, but as the thoughtful, hardworking student athlete that she continues to become. Being Rookie of the Year isn't just about talent, it's about setting the tone for what's to come, and that's exactly what Jaden did this year. Thank you.
Okay, unfortunately our badminton coach is in San Francisco for a school event and he had to be at, so I will be talking on behalf of the Rookie of the Year nominee from badminton. I'm sorry, but I believe that is pronounced Magana Nasant. Magana is already a star in the sport of badminton. She has already competed in the national tournaments for many years. She came onto the team with vigor, energy, and leadership. She has found community and her place within the badminton team. She brings a sense of professionalism to our team that pushes each player to be better. She, in her freshman year, was the first women's singles player and mixed and doubles player winning all but one of her matches. She placed first in mixed doubles and third in the Southern California Regionals. She is a force with continue to be a leader on the team. Magana is a game changer for the badminton team and will be a force for future league and CIF titles. Congratulations to Magana for being nominated as Rookie of the Year.
All right, for girls track and field, my Rookie of the Year nomination is Maddie Doe. Maddie is one of the best all-around freshman track athletes in San Diego, and what's exciting about coaching track and field is we get a lot of kids who've never done the sport for the first ever, and they come out for the first time in the field with us. So we get to see a lot of meteoric rises when we have a lot of super talented kids. That was her this year. Her best event this year was long jump, where she jumped 17 feet, which ranks 22nd overall in the county and number 4 in school history. That jump also places her number 3 freshman in San Diego and the 21st freshman in the state of California. Additionally, her 100 time of 12:59 places her 6th in the county among freshmen, and her 200 time of 26:64 places her 16th. She qualified for league finals in all three of those individual events and moved on to the Division I championship in both long jump and the 100. She's very humble, she's easy to coach, and she is a fierce competitor, and she's going to be an amazing athlete for the 4 years she's on our team. Congratulations, Maddie. And then for boys track and field, my Rookie of the Year nominee is Asher Sigma. Asher is one of the best all-around freshman distance boys in San Diego. He's the number 7 freshman in the mile with a time of 4:39, and he's number 5 2-miler with a time of 10:01. Asher qualified for the Palomar League Championships and the Division I CIF Championships in the 2-mile, making him one of only 2 freshmen to do so. This is the first time in our school history that we had a freshman boy qualify for the D1 Championships in the 2-mile. For a freshman boy to be at 10 flat is an amazing accomplishment. It takes a lot of hard work, and he's out there running and grinding on the track with guys that are much more experienced than him. He showed a lot of poise and maturity that you don't normally see out of freshmen, and he has just boundless potential to be successful in the sport. So congratulations, Asher.
So congratulations to all of our nominees. Now what I'd like to do is introduce our Del Norte High School Athletic Department Specialist, Leslie Sullivan, as she is going to bring the nominees up here center stage, and we will present them with a certificate and then announce the award winner. So as Leslie announces the athlete's name, please walk on up here, and I will greet you up here, and you can get your certificate and hang up until we announce the winner. Leslie?
Hi everyone, thanks for being here. My name is Leslie Sullivan. I am the athletic specialist here at Del Norte. You may not recognize me outside of my Del Norte sweats, but I do have real clothes. It is my honor to award our first ever Rookie of the Year award. The Nighthawk Rookie of the Year refers to an outstanding first-year athlete in a particular sport who demonstrates exceptional performance, skill, and impact. This award recognizes an individual's impressive debut season, showcasing their talent, work ethic, and potential for future success. Without further ado, the nominees for the Rookie of the Year award are, and come on up, Kyler Utek for boys volleyball. Kyler here? No. And next is Olivia Bartlett, girls cross country. And then we have from girls rugby, Raquel Carcamo.
from girls basketball, Jaden Asante. And from girls tennis, Thea Sharma. For girls track and field, Madeline Doe. And last we have Asher Sigma. How about a round of applause for everybody? And the winner of the first ever Nighthawk Rookie of the Year is Olivia Bartlett.
Thank you very much. Give them one more round of applause. You can go ahead and have a seat. And now I would like to bring up all the coaches for the Male Nighthawk Heart Award. That would be boys volleyball, cross country, wrestling, football, lacrosse, and soccer. Coaches, can you come on up here, please? We'll go in this order. The first athlete that we would like to talk about is Levi Stratton from the boys volleyball team. Again, unfortunately, the head coach isn't here tonight, so she sent me a message to read for Levi. I offered Levi a position as a practice player knowing he wouldn't get much play time, and he was more than excited for the chance to further develop his skills and the fact that he just loves volleyball. He never missed a practice without communication, school, or soccer conflicts, and always had a smile on his face, cheering on his teammates. Senior night, although he's a libero and defensive player, was our starting middle and got 2 kills, averaging the best hitting percentage of the team. We love Levi and the Stratton family. I am honored to nominate Levi Stratton as Male Nighthawk Heart Award recipient.
It is my honor to nominate Tristan Harpster for the Nighthawk Heart Award. Tristan's a senior this year, and he has been on the cross-country and track and field teams for all 4 years. His leadership on the team over the past years, and especially this year, is a huge reason we are the #1 team in San Diego this season. He's a leader. He was a leader of a great group, a great senior group, who helped redefine our culture after COVID and set the tone for not only this season, but every season that follows. He was a critical piece of our League and CAF championship run, and without him, I don't think we would have the success that we had. His selflessness and team-first mentality has set the tone for what it means to be a leader on our team and exemplifies what we look for in our athletes. He is the heart and soul of the boys team, and losing him is going to be huge shoes to fill for whoever has to come next after him. Congratulations, Tristan. He's going to head off to UC Santa Cruz in the fall, where hopefully he gets to run a little bit more. So congratulations, Tristan.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ray Harmon. I'm the wrestling coach. I'm proud to announce this year's nomination for the wrestling team for the Nighthawk Heart Award, Lance Nguyen. Lance is a senior and captain of the varsity team. He has a GPA that he calculated to be 4.152. His favorite academic classes is AP Calc, AP Physics. As you can see, as a wrestler, highly analytical, won so much that he's decided to continue his wrestling career. He's going to be going to Palomar in the fall. And today I actually assisted him in registering for summer wrestling. So as a head coach, being able to continue off the mat, that type of mentoring, it warms my heart to know that he still looks to me for a little bit of guidance. Lance's accolades on the mat, he's a first team all-league for his weight class. He placed 7th in CIF, which grants him our version of sectionals, which is called the Masters Tournament, which essentially is the top 32 boys in all of the county. If you are not familiar with wrestling, just imagine 6 minutes of your hardest, aggressive but loving hugging, trying to put someone on your back, and hopefully your hand is raised at the end of the match. The reason why I nominated Lance for this award isn't because of those accolades, but more importantly what he does in and off the mat. The Heart Award I grant to the Nighthawk Award for the team overall. So it's more than just the wrestling. It's more about the mentoring, the skills analysis, the coaching that he does alongside us hired coaches. Lance demonstrated on and off the mat, day in and day out in the 7 a.m. practices to our 5 p.m. practices. Yes, that's 2 days for in season. That he is capable of doing what us coaches do, but at a much older age. And it allowed me the opportunity to appoint him our junior high middle school program coach. So he's actually helping shape the future of Nighthawk wrestling by going to Oak Valley and providing that leadership. So from one coach to a future coach, I want to thank him, and for the gentlemen or the ladies that have to follow him, they do have big shoes to fill. Lance Nguyen.
Hi guys, I'm Coach Barnett for the football team, and my nomination for the Heart Award is, let me see if I remember, I'm just kidding, Braxton Jones. Braxton deserves this award because he has always accepted his role and never once has been the guy to complain or be too flamboyant and thinking that he deserves more. And when I think about Heart Award, I think about there's a lot of things that goes along with the heart. You know, is he a guy who is warming to people who are trying, new guys that never played football before, people that are new to our school? Is he a leader? Is he a motivator? Braxton is all those above. He's also a guy who makes plays on the field. He had 45 receptions this year, about 10, I'm gonna say 10 touchdowns. I thought it was 10, probably 8 touchdowns. Has a great GPA, 3.51. Has been a part of our program, for all 4 years. But for the last 2 years, we've done some historic things on our football team. One, being the first Del Norte football team to ever win a CIF championship. That was last year. 2, the first football team to ever go to the D1 playoffs and win one playoff game. So we've done some historic things. I'm looking forward to watching his future as the young man he has became, the young man that he is, and how he will affect our world. And I think it's going to be for all the positives. Super excited to watch he plans on going on a mission. So as soon as he gets back, we're back to football, get that work on. Okay.
Good evening, my name is BJ Road, and I'm the boys lacrosse coach. And it is my honor to nominate Noah Keller for the Hart Award. So Noah is one of our starting defensemen, but he's a true competitor. He is one of only 2 boys in Del Norte that plays 3 varsity sports this year. He is, I think, he's a captain on the football team. And played basketball this year, and is one of my lead seniors. He is the guy you want on your sideline when you're losing. And what I mean by that is he's always positive. When you're down, he's the one who will come behind you and say, "Let's go, coach." And then you know that it's okay. Let's get the boys going. Let's get the boys going. So even when we're down, he's dancing on the side. When we're, Sweet Carolina is playing on the loudspeaker. He's singing. He's getting all the boys to sing. He is the true heart of our motivational group. He's not a hype man, but he's that guy that just says the right thing at the right time on the sidelines. He also is, as a football player, he got the most penalty minutes this year, which was awesome. So I appreciate him that he's a competitor, but he's also a true motivator, and it's a pleasure to have him. And he's a senior and got his first goal this year, so he was extremely happy. And it's my honor to nominate Noah Keller.
Good evening, I'm Dave Riley. I'll be speaking on behalf of Paulo Medeiros for boys soccer. The San Paulo preseason, I was hoping he'd be the athlete of the year. He's the dark horse of our program, 3-year varsity player, and scored some of the best goals I've ever seen in the 15 years I've been here. This year he was sidelined by an injury, and his minutes were not the minutes any of us wanted, although he still had 2 massive goals and assists as well, and helped lead us at 50%, still being one of the best players around, 50% his ability to an open, back-to-back open CIF finalist. So Paul Medeiros, while maintaining a 4.1 GPA, an amazing human being, and like I said, true Nighthawk from top to bottom. So congratulations, Paulo.
Hello, my name is Tom Golding, and I am the 2024 Male Nighthawk Heart Award winner. It is my honor to present the Male and Female Nighthawk Heart Award to this year's recipients. The Nighthawk Heart Award winner should be someone on the team that is considered to have the biggest heart, loudest and best teammate, always there to help his or her teammates, coaches, etc., and does not complain but values their role on the team. Someone who always shows up, tries as hard as they can, and is a pleasure to have on your team. This athlete is the heartbeat of the team, and the nominees for the Male Nighthawk Heart Award are Levi Stratton, volleyball, Tristan Harpster, cross country, Lance Newway, wrestling, Braxton Jones, football, Noah Keller, lacrosse, and Paulo Medeiros, soccer. The coach's selection of the 2025 Male Nighthawk Heart Award is Noah Keller.
Okay.
Oh, no, we gotta give it to Braxton now.
Unfortunately, Noah's not here, but his mom is going to receive the award on his behalf.
I graciously accept this on Noah's behalf. He finally got a job, and so he's at work. This is incredible, and to be with these gentlemen here on the stage, he is so proud of all of you and loved competing and winning with you. So thank you.
Let's give these amazing athletes another round of applause. Thank you, guys. And now can I have all the coaches for the Female Nighthawk Heart Award nominees? That would be swimming, cross country, water polo, flag football, rugby, and basketball. And now we're going to have our coaches talk briefly about their nominees for the Female Nighthawk Heart Award. We'll start with Adrian.
Hello everyone, my name is AJ Penrejo. I am the swim and dive head coach for this year, and I just wrote out all these speeches on the fly, so let's do it! It's my pleasure to nominate Jesslyn. Not only is she maybe our top 3 varsity girl on our team out of 25, but she's our top 16 finalist throughout her CIF finalist throughout her career. But she is nominated not just about her swim, but she is the kindest person on the team. She is a 2-time team captain and helps guide our lovely freshmen with their, "Coach, what time do we have to get up?" And she says, "Well," I said, "Well, go talk to Jesslyn." And Jesslyn, in the nicest way, says, "Hi guys, you guys have to wake up at 4 a.m. But all jokes aside, she's been the person for our new upcoming swimmers to ask those important questions of how do I get better, and she's always the person to have their head on their shoulder when they're feeling down. Thank you guys.
Right, it's my honor to nominate Naja Fonseca for cross country and track and field. Naja very easily could have also been nominated for Female Athlete of the Year, but what sets Naja apart from just her athletics is the person that she is every single day, on and off the field, in the classroom, everywhere. Naja is the most positive, uplifting person you'll ever meet. She has her own success when she's helping others be their best selves, even if that means it's someone on another team, which is not always the greatest thing for us. But she's a true leader and someone who makes everyone feel welcome and supported. She does everything that she can to bolster everyone's positivity, their emotions, how they're feeling. When something bad happens, I can do it, I'm good to go. She is, if you had any more than one of her, your teams would be phenomenal every single year. She is a school record holding the long jump, jumping 17 feet, 10.5 inches. She qualified for league finals, D1 CAF championships, and our section title. She's one of the best athletes in San Diego, and she's definitely going to be missed. She's going to move on to Loyola Marymount, where hopefully we'll have her long jump there as well. So congratulations, Nasha.
All right. I'm Savannah Lentz. I'm one of the athletic trainers here. I'm also one of the assistant coaches for flag football. Sarah couldn't be here tonight, so I'm filling in. Our nominee is Carmen Trainer. Carmen embodies what it means to have a heart. Carmen was new to flag football, but came into it with a great attitude and enthusiasm. Always having a smile on her face and always willing to do what was asked of her. Whether Carmen played 7 series or 2, she never complained and was always one who was the loudest on the sidelines, encouraging others and cheering for the team's success. Usually at the receiver position, Carmen was a consistent producer, but also as an improv of quarterback or running back as we reached into our bag of tricks. She lettered in flag football, dance, and lacrosse team. She has been a scholar athlete with a cumulative GPA of 4.03. She is the president of the Just Serve Club and has talent hours of service opportunities like writing letters to LA firefighters, decorating placemats for Meals on Wheels, and attaching wigs to crochet beanies for children with cancer. Carmen, thank you for being a part of our team.
Thank you. And I have the privilege of introducing for water polo, Mila Ombre Bay. And the message from her coach reads, Mila is an outstanding character and initiative type of person. She always leads by example and holds herself to the very highest standards. She's a second team all-league player, team captain, and she's also an art teacher for the youth. I am proud to nominate Mila for the Nighthawk Heart Award. Mila Ombre.
All right, nobody embodies the heart of the team more so on our rugby team than Sanya Masat. For 2 years now, Sanya has been the heartbeat of our squad. She is, without a doubt, our team's biggest cheerleader and most vocal supporter. Through every triumph and every challenge. On the field, in the huddle, during those tough moments in practice, you can hear her constantly pushing the team to dig deeper and believe in herself. Her energy is infectious, and it's the kind of dedication that elevates everyone around her. She is quite simply the loudest, most positive force we have. Alongside Sanya's impact on our rugby team, her heart extends far beyond the pitch to leadership positions within multiple school clubs and organisations. Sanya's passion, dedication, and her relentless commitment to lifting others up, both on the rugby field and through the other aspects of school and community involvement, make her an undeniable force. She is truly the heart of our team, and so much more. Thank you, Sanya.
Hello again. Girls basketball nominated Dahlia Kobaka for the Heart Award. Dahlia was the heart and soul of our team. Her smile lights up any room. Her energy is unmatched, and she's the kind of player that every coach dreams of. She did the dirty work, the stuff that doesn't always show up on max preps. You know, there were games where she didn't score a point, yet opposing coaches, fans, parents always came up to us and recognized number 3. Just for her hustle, her grit, and her heart, and it never went unnoticed, even if it feels like it did sometimes. She dove for loose balls, she got key stops, she helped her teammates up no matter what, and most importantly, she never stopped cheering. She was always that player on the court cheering, and then on the bench cheering during those times as well. And what meant the most to me, she just made me and Coach Z's transition into the girls program so much easier because She's just a strong leader, and we could lean on her, during those times, and she made the transition so much easier for us. Unfortunately, she did get injured late in the season, but she worked her way back, and she got to play in her final game of her career, because that's just who she is, and it didn't surprise me at all. Her love for the game shines through everything, and her love for her teammates. She consistently demonstrated that she was the emotional core of our team through her character, her commitment, and her selflessness. The Heart Award goes to the kind of teammate every coach wants and every player remembers. Someone who doesn't always lead the scoreboard, but absolutely leads the team, and that's who Dahlia is. Thank you.
And now the nominees for the Female Nighthawk Heart Award are Jesslyn Tran, swimming, Naja Fonseca, cross country, Mila Hombre Bay, water polo, Carmen Trena, flag football, Sonia Vasant, rugby, Dahlia Kavaka, basketball. The coach's selection of the 2025 Female Nighthawk Heart Award is Dahlia Kavaga, basketball.
Congratulations, ladies. Let's give them one more big round of applause. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to bring up all the coaches for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year, boys volleyball, cross country, badminton, lacrosse, and soccer. And we're going to start with our head volleyball coach to talk about David Lee.
Hi everybody, my name is Rose. I am the volleyball coach for the boys this season, and it was a weird transition for me going from not having coached boys to being in charge. I am nominating David Lee for the Scholar Athlete of the Year. David Lee made a lasting impression from day one, literally showing up to the third and final day of tryouts with hay fever, yet still giving his best and outworking others. I took a chance on him as a power hitter because he's also super, super tall. And when he was healthy, he proved to be an absolute force at the net, offensively and defensively. What's even more impressive is who David is off of the court. He's a teammate who brings positive energy, respects every coach and player, and elevates the culture of our program, always with a smile on his face. In the classroom, David has earned an incredible 4.47 GPA and even a spot at Princeton University. Balancing elite academics and varsity athletics with integrity is no small feat. David embodies the true meaning of a scholar athlete. We are so proud of him and excited to see all that he will accomplish in this next chapter. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to nominate Luke Jin for cross country. Luke, as a senior this year, is what he's done athletically is the foundation on what this year's team has been built. His attitude and spirit and what he brings to practice every day as one of the top boys in San Diego and in the state of California as a cross country and track athlete have dragged the boys to the position we're in this year. He was relentless at practice, and his academic side always showed through asking questions about why we're doing things and not doing things his way and the way he wants to do them, but otherwise figuring out that what works for us worked well for him. He is a key piece of the puzzle that helped us win our first CAF title and our 6th league title this year. Luke was our number 2 runner all season. He ran 15:33 for 5K, which is number 2 all-time in school history, and 14:48 for 3 miles, which is number 4 all-time in school history. Both those times basically mean you're running faster than 5 minutes a mile for 3.1 miles. He graduates with a 4.27 GPA. He's a scholar athlete. He'll be attending Northeastern in the fall. He was first team All-League, first team All-CIF, and he's just a tremendous talent to have on our team and in the classroom, and I can't be more excited to see what he does in the future. Congratulations, Luke.
On behalf of the badminton team, I'm honored to announce Raymond Shang as a nominee for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year. The message from Raymond's coach, Coach Buxton, reads, Raymond has been a phenomenal individual on the badminton team as an athlete, team captain, and a student. Raymond's energy, insight, and brilliance pushes him to excel in every space that he is in. He has helped create a culture of excellence around him, on the team, and in the classroom. He will continue this as he goes to Cornell next year. I am proud to and honored to nominate Raymond Shang as Male Scholar Athlete of the Year.
It is my honor to nominate Elliot Anderson for Male Scholar Athlete. So Elliot is one of the best lacrosse players we've ever had. He is just a dominating force on the field. He's the guy that all the coaches scout against because they know that he leads the offense. But aside from what he does on the field, he is a four-time varsity athlete, 2-time captain. I had him as captain for 2 years. He excels at being a role model on the field. He enjoys being a leader, which is a neat thing. A lot of players just want to be athletes, but he actually wants to be a leader on the field and on the sideline. You have probably all seen him before. He is, if you've ever watched any sporting events, he's probably got overalls on and usually a yellow cowboy hat, running back and forth with a flag. So he's a true sport fan. He loves athleticism. He loves all the sports we have here. He's been part of ASB for 4 years. I believe he was one of the ambassadors for ASB. And then for this year, he was nominated as the Del Norte male awardee for the Kiwanis Club's Breakfast of Champions. Out of 10 athletes total for Power Unified, he was nominated for that. And so he's a true competitor, a true athlete, and a fantastic ambassador for boys lacrosse. And as a scholar, he has a 4.14 GPA. We're going to lose a great person, and not just a great athlete, but a great person. but Elliot Anderson.
I'll be discussing Shane Hansen for male scholar athlete for boys soccer. This year, while maintaining a 4.13 GPA, he was a dual sport athlete, 3-year varsity lacrosse player, 2-year varsity soccer player. From day one this year, Shane took on the role as our center defender, organizing the back and leading us to 9 shutouts, which is for our program, a record. He had 5 assists with probably the biggest throw-in that we've ever had in our history. And we would have had the 10th shutout in the CIF final, but we gave up the late goal, and not to Shane's fault. Shane is a fierce competitor. He is smiling while he puts in a slide tackle. He smiles, and then he probably says, "I'll say a prayer for you later, buddy." But he leads by example. He is a heart that is a heart of gold, and we've never had a player quite like Shane, so we will definitely miss Shane in the future.
Hello, my name is Ben Lee, and I'm the 2023 Male Athlete of the Year winner. It is my honor to present the Male and Female Scholar Athlete of the Year award to this year's recipients. The Scholar Athlete of the Year should be someone who displays above average ability in one or more sports, a person that is committed to the team and possesses quality characteristic traits that are displayed both in competition on our school campus and in our community. This person should be shown outstanding achievements and accomplishments academically, i.e. 4.0 GPA or better, multiple AP courses, and actively involved in school clubs and organizations. As we have just learned of the incredible accomplishments and achievements of all the nominees, these athletes clearly deserve recognition and acknowledgments for all their hard work and success. The nominees for the Male Scholar Athlete of the Year are David Lee, volleyball; Luke Jin, cross country; Raymond Shang, badminton; Elliot Anderson, lacrosse; and Shane Hansen, soccer. The coach's selection of the 2025 Male Scholar Athlete of the Year is David Lee, volleyball;
Unfortunately, David is not here with us tonight, so on behalf of David, we'd like his head coach to come up and accept the award. Let's give these athletes one more big round of applause. And now we'd like to bring up all the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year coaches. That would be swimming, cross country, flag football, badminton, and tennis.
Hello again, everyone. I have the pleasure this year and for our Female Scholar Athlete of the Year, Summer. She's been our top 16 finalist throughout her freshman to her last year, senior year, and she has been the top 8 finalist for 100 back for the last couple of years. Not only she showed her talent in the water, but she's doing great things outside the pool. Her GPA consists of 4.5098, and she is the vice president of the White Center here at Del Norte High School. She has done her research in lymphoma cancer diagnosis and went to University of Iowa to continue her research. She also published her first author research paper to the Journal of Medical AI. Also, she volunteered at the migrant shelter to help translate. She's a math tutor, and she's a National Honor Society. Thank you.
For cross country, I'd like to nominate Sophia Tang for in cross country, the top 5 girls score points, and the 6 and 7 runners act as displacers. Sophia was the number 7 girl on our team for our leading CIF championship run, as well as our 4th place finish at state. But just because Sophia was the number 7 girl on our team, on most other teams in San Diego, and for that matter, most of California, she would be one of those scoring girls. She was able to do all of this while carrying a rigorous workload and maintaining her excellent GPA. She's a phenomenal teammate. She holds the girls' team together. She reaches out to everyone and tries to make everyone feel welcome and comfortable. Her leadership and emotional support on the team, as well as her athletics, will be missed next year. She'll be attending Columbia in the fall. She graduates with a 4.6 GPA. She's co-president of the Featherist School Magazine. She tutors A Push and integrated Math 2. She's a member of SAGE, which is a nonprofit organization for women in STEM. And I know Sophia is one of those people that's going to do amazing things in the future. Congratulations, Sophia.
She's actually in New York right now with her family, so she couldn't be here. But Ayana has a 4.33 GPA. She's a complete standout in every area of her life. Her teammates love her, respect her. She makes friends with her opponents on and off the court after almost every single match. The other coaches even tell me how special she is. She smiles when she misses and is so gracious all the time. She'll be attending Stanford in the fall, where her big sister Amani goes. Ayana was a highly ranked national player, as high as 2 in Southern Cal, and top 40 in the nation. She was all-team CIF, first team all-league, CIF individual doubles champion with Thea, Nighthawk ambassador. Off the court, she has a big list, but the main thing I wanted to say is that she was the founder and CEO of Second Serve Charity that promotes tennis for under-resourced children in 15 countries and 39 states. Ayana received a $10,000 Billie Jean King Youth Leadership Award presented by the ESPN on stage at the ESPYs last July. She'll be missed, and Stanford is lucky to have her. Thank you.
So our flag football nominee is Tyler James. If any of you watch her games, you've seen Tyler at her QB1 position. As most of you might not know, is that she did not want to play that position. She was kind of forced into it. First, we were all surprised that a soccer and lacrosse athlete had an arm, but she pretty quickly was able to step up to the task, in which turn earned her a CIF First Team All-League Offensive Award. To me, I believe she did well because she is so smart, hence being nominated for this award. She is graduating with a 4.23 GPA and will be attending Purdue University and majoring in engineering and minoring in Spanish. Tyler has taken many AP courses and has interned at Beta Engineering during the 2023 and 2024 summers. She is the president of Peer Counseling with over 100 volunteer hours. She has been a part of the DNHS Link Crew and the Every 15-Minute program. She has also volunteered with the American Red Cross and is a leukemia and Society student visionary that has helped raise over $52,000. Tyler, thank you for being part of this team.
And it is my privilege to recognize Kate Ju from badminton as a nominee for Female Scholar Athlete of the Year. And the message from her coach reads, Kate excels in everything that she puts her mind to. She has helped start the badminton team as the president of the badminton club and now the team's captain. She also excels in the classroom, achieving a GPA of 4.65. She excelled outside of the classroom as she has made strides in research that includes identifying disease patterns in Kowalski's disease and reducing the lead contamination through hydroponically grown, I don't know what this is. Something that's pretty special. Her spirit will be missed on the team and in the classroom. She strives to make the world a better place and will continue her journey at MIT. Thank you.
And now the nominees for the Female Scholar Athlete of the Year are Summer Tang, swimming. Sophia Tang, cross country. Tyler Jenkins, flag football. Kate Ju, badminton. And Ayana Shah, tennis. The coach's selection of the 2025 Female Scholar Athlete of the Year is Ayana Shah, tennis.
Unfortunately, Ayana is not here either tonight, but on behalf of Ayana, I would like to bring up her head coach, Charisse. Let's give these athletes a big round of applause. Thank you, ladies. All right, we are about 25% through the ceremony tonight, so we'll be here for a couple more hours. Actually, now we are going to recognize our Male Athlete of the Year. So with the coaches for the Male Athlete of the Year, please come on up. That would be boys volleyball, swimming, cross country, football, badminton, and lacrosse.
This one was very nominate Will Bartelt for the Male Athlete of the Year. When you think of Del Norte volleyball, you think of Will Bartelt. UCSD is getting an incredible player, but more importantly, an incredible leader and person. Will reached an amazing milestone this season, 1,000 career kills and counting. But his true impact goes far beyond numbers. Will is a captain who leads by example, showing up to practice even when injured, lifting up his teammates, and never cutting corners in the classroom or in life. He balances elite athletics, strong academics, and family with humility and heart. A player who makes everyone around him better, a leader who leaves a legacy. One important thing that I learned this season is that when recruiters for colleges are looking at athletes, they look at the player and their relationship with their parents. If the expectation is that you're going to respect your coach, they want to see how you respect your parents. And Will is a prime example of that. Will, I can't wait to see the mark that you will make at UCSD and beyond. You are ready to impact the world. Thank you.
Hello again. I have a pleasure to nominate Julian Rousseau for the Male Athlete of the Year. Not only he is the hardest worker on and off the pool, he's a scholar athlete recipient for his 4 years at Del Norte High School, but he's a fierce competitor in our Palomar leagues and San Diego CIF's D1 championship, competing in the 200 and the 500 free. Yes, that's a lot of laps, everyone. He is our Palomar League champion 4 years in a row, and he's a top 5 finished finalist for the 200 free and the top 2 finalists in the 500 free in San Diego. He's been a dominant distance runner throughout his high school career. He is a four-time state qualifier. I can't talk today. He's a 4-time state qualifier. For this year, he's placed 6th at our state championship and placed 6th for the 200 free and 2nd for the 500 free. He is also committed to Cal Berkeley, one of the nation's prestigious programs. Thank you.
All right, it's my pleasure to nominate Cameron Yarbo for cross country and track and field. Cameron is an incredibly talented and one of the top overall cross-country and track runners in San Diego and the state of California. He was number 1 boy this season in cross-country. He ran 14:47 for 3 miles, which is number 3 time in school history, and 15:42 for 5K, which is number 4 all-time in school history. He's also a dominant track athlete, running 4:10 in the mile, which is number 2 time in San Diego, is the state qualifier in that event, and 1:53 in the 800, which is a school record and number 2 time in San Diego. He's also a key member of the team that ran the school's 4x100 school record this year. He's the first team all-leads, first team all-CIF. He works hard on the track, and if we have to cross-train, he's just doing everything he can by himself in the pool or on the bike to stay healthy and stay fit and get better. Fortunately, I get to have him back for 1 more year and get to try and push all these school records as far out as we can. So it's just great to be able to recognize his ability this year and see him finish out the season. So congratulations, Cam.
For football, we were allowed to nominate 2 people, one for offense and one for defense. So I'll go offense first. And my nomination is Ryan Remigio. We think Ryan deserves this award because he has been a vital part of our offensive team, and we wouldn't have the success we had without him. Ryan played through multiple injuries to support his teammates and had very impactful plays throughout the season, which resulted in us winning games. Even though he was not a captain this year, he carried himself as a leader on and off the field, always vocal and supportive of everyone, and was just a good model kid out there. I mean, very positive. Since the first day I came here, I gravitated towards him very quickly, as I like positive guys who work hard, and he's one of those guys. He was very good in our Division II championship of 23, but this year he also was first team All-Palomar on the offense. He was voted our team offensive MVP, had 1,000 rushing yards, 14 receptions after 200 yards, 8 touchdowns. He's also a varsity track competitor on our 4x1 team. He's on the 4x2 team that holds a school record here with a time of 128, which is super fast, and we have super historically fast kids here, so holding a record here is pretty hard to do. Cumulative GPA of 3.4. Post-grad, he plans to be a proactive physical therapy. He's going to follow the footsteps of kind of Savannah, but not really. Different. What's most impressive is this guy has started his own business, which you guys probably have purchased cookies. Uber, you know what I'm saying? No? Yeah. No, they're good, they're fire, make sure you check them out. Anyway, that's my offensive candidate for player athlete of the year. My second nomination for athlete of the year on the defensive side of the ball is Caden Barnett. Caden deserves this award because he also was, not only a vital part of our defensive program, he was also a vital part on the offensive side of the ball for the last 2 years. Caden was a team captain who also led by example and was a recipient of our Effort and Attitude Award for the past 2 years. Very often, not very often, do you find kids who have the talent and the effort behind it, and he was one of them. Varsity football 2-year starter, was part of our Division II championship last year. This year, he received our 2023 Nighthawk Football Effort Award, which I talked about. He was also a 2-time winner of a Dago Football Defensive Player of the Week. He played both sides of the ball with 100 tackles, 6 sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 30 carries, 200 yards, 7 receptions for 77 yards, 4 touchdowns. Also made varsity league finals for the triple jump, long jump, and the 100 meter and the 4x1. He got a time personal best this year of 10.94, which is, I think, in our top 5 of our history of hundreds. Top 3. I like that, Kate. Good job. Top 3, which was a goal that he set starting as a freshman. He ran a 13.7. So that just goes to show the work ethic and the mentality behind him. I didn't want to put you on blast with that 13.7, but you gotta put it out there. He's going to graduate with a cumulative GPA of 3.5. We were trying to get that 3.6. We might have it by the end of this year. We'll see what's up. He plans to attend Lewis and Clark College to major in business, and will also participate in the law program there. Caden Barnett.
Okay, it is my privilege to speak on behalf of, and I apologize, I hope I pronounced this right, Pradyum Goda from badminton for Athlete of the Year. And the message from his coach reads, Pradyum's ability in the badminton court has helped lead by example and set the tone for an amazing season. Pradyum was a relied upon point scorer this year. He had established badminton player when he joined the team last year. He was undefeated and he played the #1 single position and was also contributing individual in doubles and mixed doubles. He went on to win singles in the individual tournament for league and in CIF. He finished 3rd in SoCal CIF tournament. His semifinal match lasted 75 minutes and was extremely hard fought. He was also the Union Tribune Athlete of the Week. It is my honor to nominate Pradyun Goda for badminton for Athlete of the Year.
I'd like to nominate Tendo Tom Golding for the Male Athlete of the Year for lacrosse. So you've already met Tendo. So Tendo presented the Hart Award. He won the Hart Award last year, and he had a season-ending injury, so he wasn't able to play for his junior year. But he came back for his senior year as a force to be reckoned with. He's a long stick defensive midfielder, which means that we put him on some of the best and most athletic players on the field. And we played against several committed D1, NCAA D1 players, and he was able to shut them down. He's feared on the field. He is very quiet. If you just actually listen to him talk here, but he has this intensity about him that just makes you want to play better around him. He is a first team all league, and an interesting fact is he's committed to play D3 lacrosse at Elmhurst University. He was able to do that while not playing at all during his junior year. So he's a fantastic competitor, and just one of those guys that I'm going to miss having him. And just on another note, if you've not watched lacrosse or any of the other wonderful sports here that you've never watched, go watch them. We would love to see everybody out here just see a different sport that maybe you're just not used to. You're going to find just a love of sport of all these athletes. It's just a wonderful thing. So I'm not doing a plug for lacrosse because a lot of folks don't know lacrosse, but there are a lot of sports that people don't watch, and I recommend you go out and watch some of these sports and see what some of these athletes do. So for Tendo Tom Golding, thank you.
Hello, my name is Bailey Barnhart, and I'm the 2024 Female Athlete of the Year. It is my honor to present the Male and Female Athlete of the Year award to this year's recipients. The Athlete of the Year recipient should be someone who displays superior ability in one or more sports. This person is someone that was a positive leader and team player, committed to the team, and possesses quality characteristic traits that are displayed both in competition, on our school campus, and within our community. As you have just heard, we have an extremely talented and exceptional group of young male athletes that are all deserving of special recognition. The nominees for the Male Athlete of the Year are Will Bartelt, volleyball. Julian Russo, swimming. Cameron Yarborough, cross country and track. Ryan Remigio, football. Caden Barnett, football. Pradyun Gowda, badminton. Tendo Tom Golding, lacrosse. The coach's selection of the 2025 Male Athlete of the Year is Julian Russo.
Let's give these fine young gentlemen a big round of applause. Great job, guys. Great job. And now I'd like to call all of our coaches that have nominees for Female Athlete of the Year. That would be golf, swimming, cross country, water polo, flag football, track and field, and volleyball. Okay, it is my privilege to speak on behalf of our girls golf, for our girls golf coach, Mike Ragdus, and introduce Lauren E. Lee as a nominee for Female Athlete of the Year. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that I nominate Lauren for Female Athlete of the Year. As a standout student athlete and co-captain of our varsity girls golf team, Lauren has consistently demonstrated leadership, excellence, and resilience both on and off the course. Lauren's impact on the golf program at Del Norte High School has been nothing short of exceptional. In just 5 years since picking up the sport, she has risen to the highest levels of high school competition, earning first team All-League, first team All-CIF, and Scholar Athlete honors this year. Her stellar performance led her to represent Del Norte at the CIF Regionals, a prestigious achievement that highlights her as one of the top golfers in Southern California. Her dedication to the sport and rapid ascent is a testament to her work ethic, mental toughness, and passion for continuous improvement. Lauren's success extends beyond high school as she has officially committed to play Division I golf at the University of California, Riverside, where she will continue her athletic and academic journey at the collegiate level. Her advancement is not only a personal milestone, but a significant achievement for Del Norte as she becomes one of the few golfers to reach this level from our program. Lauren earned first team All-League, first team All-CIF, and Scholar Athlete honors. In the classroom, Lauren exemplifies academic excellence. She has maintained a perfect 4.0 unweighted GPA and impressive 4.27 weighted GPA. Beyond academics and athletics, Lauren has been an active and compassionate leader on campus, serving as a member of the Link Crew, where she has helped mentor and support incoming students. I am honored and proud to nominate Lauren as Female Athlete of the Year. Sincerely, Coach Mike Ragdus.
Hello, hello. I have the privilege, I have the privilege to nominate AJ Partridge for the Female Athlete of the Year. She's one of our leaders throughout our program that helped build the culture of this team. She's been top 16 throughout her career in CIFs. The last couple of years, she's been top 8 finalists for her events for the 200 and the 100 free. She's the hardest worker on the team and work ethic driven individual. One of the moments that displays why I picked her as the Female Athlete of the Year was one of our dual meets. She participated for band over at Poway Performing Arts Center. If you haven't been there, that's a long drive away. She got done with her performance, drove from Poway all the way down to Westview to compete in our last events for that evening. Without warming up, just barring his suit, she came in and dominated, and she helped win for that meet. Her GPA is a 4.4 for this year, and man, what a year. Congratulations, AJ.
It's my honor to nominate Emily Russo for Female Athlete of the Year. is one of the best female distance runners that Del Norte has ever had. She is a 7-time state finalist in cross country and track. She is an 11-time varsity letterman in cross country, soccer, and track. She, in her 4 years on the team, we have never lost a league title. We have only placed as low as second in CIF and won 3 straight CIF titles. She's number 3 all-time in the 5K with a time of 18:07 and the school record holder over 3 miles with a time of 16:40. She has consistently been one of the best runners in San Diego since her freshman year and has made her presence felt. She's been the #1 girl on the team most of the season this year, and it was a huge reason we were able to be as successful as we were. She helped us place 4th this year at the state meet, and like the prior 4 years, we had never fished lower than 11th. In the last 3 years, we were 4th, 5th, and 4th. And all that is based on what she brings to the table. She is dependent and consistent and will sacrifice everything for the betterment of the team. With her graduating, it will be an end of an era for us and the passing of a torch to her younger teammates, and she has helped build a foundation for our future successes. She's been as consistent in track and field, where she's at least top 5 in all the distance events and top 3 in the mile and the 2 mile. The mark she has left is huge, and she's definitely going to be missed. This year, she was first team All-League and first team All-CIF, and she graduates with a national championship and a state championship under her belt as well. She's leaving with a 4.05 GPA and will fortunately continue her running career at San Diego State in the fall. Congratulations, Emily.
It is my pleasure to introduce Landon Whitland for water polo as Female Athlete of the Year. Her coach sent the following message: Landon is an outstanding leader with high recruiting potential right out of high school. The stat line is as follows: 132 goals, 51 assists, 184 points, 169 shots, 22 of 25 from the penalty, 74 exclusions drawn, and 91 steals. She is the North County Conference Most Valuable Player, school record broken for ejections drawn, and the team captain. She is also a part of the ASB program here at Del Norte High School. Landon Whitland, girls water polo.
Our flag football nominee is Mirabelle Anderson. Since this is our first year having flag football, this is obviously her first year on the field, but as soon as she walked on the field, she looked as if she'd been doing it her whole life. Mirabelle is a natural born leader. Always is leading by example, giving 100%, and always there to lend a helpful hand to her teammates. She's the type of athlete that you wish you had 10 more of. In our inaugural season, Mirabelle played both sides of the ball and led the team and league with 19 interceptions. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take better stats, otherwise she'd have a lot more of those league records and stuff like that. She earned CIF First Team All-League Defense, and as a team award, she also earned the name of Captain and MVP. Even though she was nominated for this award by flag football, she's also had a very successful 4 years on the Del Norte soccer team. 2024-25 CIF First Team All-League MVP Captain, 23-24 Nighthawk Award, and the 2022-2023 MVP. She was also just named the 2025 Los Rancheros Kiwanis Breakfast Champions awardee. She's graduating with a 4.2 GPA and will be attending Berkeley. She has also had many volunteer hours with Tragic to Magic food banks, homeless shelters, and beach cleanups. She has also coached recreational girls soccer teams and has also worked as a referee. Mirabelle, thank you for being a part of our team.
For track and field, I get to nominate a candidate for the track side and a candidate for the field side. So for the track side, my nomination is for Ella Ju. Ella is a second-year track athlete, but only a junior, and really came into her own this year. She broke the 200-meter school record with a time of 24.94 to place 6th overall in San Diego, and sits number 4 all-time on the 400 record list with a time of 58.28. key component of our 4x1 and 4x400 relay teams, who placed 4th and 6th respectively in the county. Ella is humble and quiet at practice. She works hard and she puts her mind to just getting the job done. She comes out and grinds, and the results show for themselves. And every time she finishes, she acts like it's the first time she's ever run before, and it's always happy to be done. She has no ceiling. She's going to become an incredible runner next year, and we're going to definitely break a bunch more school records with her, and I'm super excited to see that happen. Congratulations, Ella. Now my field side is Paige Exner. Paige is the best all-around athlete to ever compete in track and field, boy or girl. This year, she is the California State Champion in the pole vault. She has the best mark in California and number 6 in the United States with a jump of 13 feet 10 inches. While pole vault is her primary event, we try and have her do other things. She took up the 300 hurdles this year. Racing it for the first time ever, after only a handful of races, she ran the school record in that event by over a second and qualified for the California State meet in that event as well, and was ranked 15 in the state in the 300 hurdles. She is undefeated in the pole vault over 17 competitions. That includes national class fields at the Acadia Invite and Mount Sac relays. Paige has every accolade you can think of. She's first team All-League, first team All-CIF, she's team captain, first team All-State. She's just a phenomenal athlete whose presence is going to be significantly missed, and all the points she scores are going to be hard to come back and find. Fortunately, we get to continue watching her compete at UCLA, and very excited to see what she can do in the next future. Congratulations.
It is my privilege to speak on behalf of the girls volleyball, Haley Spencer, for girls volleyball. Unfortunately, Haley's coach is homesick right now, so she couldn't be here. But she sent a message that I'd like to read. Haley Spencer stands out as the top candidate for the Del Norte High School Female Athlete of the Year, exemplifying excellence both on and off the volleyball court. A 3-year varsity letterman who went from being 3rd on the depth chart in her sophomore year to starting hitter her junior and senior seasons. Haley played a pivotal role in Del Norte's successful season. She helped lead the team to a 2nd place finish in the SoCal region of the state playoffs her junior year, as well as making Palomar League honorable mention. Haley ended up her high school career by being named team captain and making first team All-League in one of the hardest leagues in the county. Haley's dedication to her sport is further demonstrated by her early graduation from Del Norte to enroll at Utah State University for the spring semester and majoring in kinesiology. She is one of 2 spring semester freshmen to start practicing with the team. This early transition allowed her to begin training and competing at the collegiate level ahead of schedule, showcasing her commitment and readiness to take on new challenges. Her leadership and athletic achievements to play at the next level make Haley Spencer a compelling choice for Del Norte's Female Athlete of the Year. I am proud to nominate Haley as Female Athlete of the Year, Coach Mia Mazan.
And now, the nominees for the Female Athlete of the Year are Alyssa Jane Patriot, swimming. Emily Russo, cross country. Landon Whiteland, water polo. Mirabelle Anderson, flag football. Lauren Lee, golf. Paige Exner, track and field. Ella Ju, track and field. And Haley Spencer, volleyball. The coach's selection of the 2025 Female Athlete of the Year is Paige Exner.
Let's give these ladies another big round of applause. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you very much. You can head on back to your seats. Thank you. This next award that we are going to be recognizing is what we call our Nighthawk Ambassador Award. This award is these two athletes that are going to be recognized as our Nighthawk Ambassador Award winners are ones that are selected by the Del Norte High School Administration Department. When you think about what an ambassador is, the way I best tell anybody is if we were to put posters out there all around our community with one athlete on that poster that best represents our school and what we're all about, that would be these athletes, the ambassador, the Nighthawk Ambassador Award winner. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up Jessica Phelps, last year's award winner.
Hello, my name is Jessica Phelps. I am the 2024 Female Nighthawk Ambassador Award winner. It is my honor to present the Male and Female Nighthawk Ambassador Award to this year's recipients. The Nighthawk Ambassador Award winner should be someone who consistently displays outstanding character and best represents their sport, and most importantly, our school, in a positive way. This person is someone who not only is committed and excels in their sport, but also someone who is very committed to school spirit and shows a great deal of pride and passion for Del Norte High School. This is the person that we consider the face of our athletic program and represents our values and culture. You have learned of all the achievements and accomplishments of these athletes from their head coaches tonight. They are nothing short of incredible, as are all of our athletes here tonight are extremely successful in their own right. With that being said, the 2025 Male Nighthawk Ambassador Award is awarded to Shane Hansen. And now the 2025 Female Nighthawk Ambassador Award is awarded to Kate Zhu.
We want you to stand here for about 10 minutes if you're good with that. No, hey, one more big round of applause for both our Nighthawk Ambassador Award winners. Thank you very much. And now I would like to bring up our head tennis coach, Charisse. She is going to be recognizing our Coach of the Year. Coaches, you do not need to come up, but maybe if she announces your name, if you could just please stand. Our 2024 Coach of the Year, Charisse Mioli. Thank you.
Okay. He introduced me already. So it's my honor to present the Coach of the Year award to this year's recipient. The Coach of the Year must have coached at Del Norte as head varsity coach for a minimum of 3 consecutive varsity team must show a competitive record in league and CIF San Diego rankings and show a significant improvement turnaround from previous years. The coach must show knowledge of the program, team's state of academics, display or show good communication skills, and meet all administrative deadlines and work well with Del Norte staff, athletics, and academic departments, and should show participation in program fundraising, events, and community relations. The nominees for Coach of the Year are B.J. Rosen, that's boys lacrosse, by the way. Riley Embry, baseball. Jose Soto, girls lacrosse. David O'Reilly, boys soccer. So real quickly, I'll tell you a couple stats from each coach. Their boys lacrosse, BJ, league champs, second consecutive year, moved from D2 to D1, number 10 ranked in CIF San Diego, and number 4 ranked in D1, 5 all-league selections, varsity 13-2 in regular season, goals for 168 against 55. So that's boys lacrosse. For baseball, Riley, league champs, moved from D1 to open division, record 18-12, league was 12-3, 5 all-league selections, 1 CIF San Diego All-Star selection. So girls lacrosse is next. Jose, ranked number 2 in D1, ranked number 8 in CIF San Diego, D1 CIF runner-up, second year in a row, regular season records 13-5, 3 all-league selections. Last, boys soccer, David O'Reilly. League champs, record 7 wins, 0-3, no losses. Open division finalist, lost in penalty kicks. Oh, he lost in penalty kicks, okay. Number 10. Number 2 ranked in CIF San Diego, undefeated in regular season. In final overall record was 15 wins, 2 losses, and 6 ties. 2 all-CIF selections and 7 all-league selections. The coaches. Selection of the 2025 Coach of the Year, baseball, Riley.
Congratulations to all of our coaches. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the leader of our school, our principal, Ty Ablett.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. One of the things that we talk about not enough is about the commitment, time, and effort that you as parents put into all of your exceptional athletes. As a parent myself and getting to experience this life, we know that you are the best Uber driver, Lyft driver, DoorDash driver, whatever that might require in that moment, tutor. So I want to take a moment and just thank you and celebrate you and athletes. If you can celebrate the parents that are in the audience today for those support that they provide you. So last year we embarked on this NESTPYs, and one of the things that we did is we identified a team of the year. And as we sat at the table this year and discussing team of the year, we came to a realization. That was an impossible task. We have watched over our time as a school those statistics that you're hearing, as Mike read off, Mr. Giambi read off earlier tonight, of the 11 league championships, the CIF championship. That number has grown each and every single year, and it just speaks to the elevation of our athletic programs, the commitment of our coaches, and the commitment of our athletes. So this year we decided to take a little bit different approach, and instead of just recognizing a team of the year, we just wanted to recognize the accomplishments of some of our outstanding teams of the year. So if I could please have come up onto the stage, if representatives from the girls tennis team, if you will please come up on the stage, all of you that are present this evening. The girls tennis team was the Coastal League champs, CIF finalists in the Open Division, finished number 2 out of over 90 teams in San Diego County, and went to the state regionals in Claremont for the first time in Del Norte school history. Their overall record was 12-1 in San Diego this year. So we want to recognize the outstanding accomplishments of our girls tennis team. Good. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. The next team that we'd like to recognize is our boys cross country team. If you could, if I can dad joke, you can run on up here, that'd be great. A little bit quicker. You did win a CIF championship, so we expect more out of you. It's almost, it's a little after 8. So the boys cross country team, they were Palomar League champions. This is their 7th league title and the first since 2017. They were Division I CIF championships, and this is the first boys CIF title in school history. They're the number 1 ranked boys team in San Diego. They finished 23rd at the Division I state championships, and many members of this team were recognized as either All-League, All-CIF, and have set different or ranking marks in different activity events in our school history. So thank you very much to each and one of you for your commitment. We would now like to ask, who will probably move quicker than the boys cross country team, the girls cross country team. As they're coming up. So the girls cross country team were the Palomar League champions. This is their 4th in a row and 7th total. They are the Division I CIF champions for the 3rd season in a row. They're the number 1 ranked girls team in San Diego and placed 4th in the Division I state championships. They were number 7 ranked team in California. We have Eliza Hong was the individual Palomar League champion. Emily Russo set a new school record in the 3-mile with a time of 16:40. You've heard some of the other individual accomplishments today. We want to recognize our girls cross country team And I'm just going to take a moment. I know this is maybe going to feel a moment of awkwardness for you. I apologize. But will you please turn around in your letterman's jackets? I want them to be able to see all of these state representations that are on the back here. This is the success that this program has had for a number of years. So, right? So the success that these teams have had is fantastic. So thank you very much, girls. We appreciate it. Some of you may remain up on the stage. Some may join them for the girls' track and field. Good to add a few. So girls' track and field, Palomar League champions, second in a row. Division I CIF champions, which is the first in school history. The San Diego section champions, which is first in school history. And the #1 girls' track and field team in all divisions in San Diego. They finished 17th at the California State Meet. We heard about Paige Eschner being the state champion in the pole vault. They had multiple first-team All-League and individual Palomar League champions and multiple school records. Between Ella Ju with the school record in the 200 and Naja Fonseca with the school record in the long jump. So thank you very much for your recognition. Boys soccer. If we could have boys soccer representatives, please. No, we at least have 2 in the house. There we go. Boys soccer was league champions with a record of 7-0-3. They were the Open Division finalists for the second season, #2 ranked in CIF San Diego, and had an undefeated regular season. They had 2 All-CIF selections, first team Kai Wheeler and second team Beyond Gautam, and 7 All-League selections. We'd like to recognize the success of the boys soccer team and the program. Our final recognitions goes to our Del Norte High School badminton team. If we could have representatives from the badminton program, please come up. In just their second season at Del Norte High School, they finished as league champions, then proceeded on to the CIF team tournament, where they proceeded to win the CIF runner-up to Patrick Henry High School. On the way, CIF individuals, Purdue Gouda won the boys singles CIF title, Mega and Mahir won the mixed doubles CIF title. Mega and Mahir placed 3rd in mixed doubles at the SoCal State CIF Regionals, and Purdue placed 3rd, including a match that you heard about here earlier, a 75-minute semifinal match, which is hailed by many of the CIF officials as one of the top 5 boys badminton matches of the decade. So our recognition to the boys badminton team and girls badminton team. I'd now like to bring Mr. Giammi up to help close out some final words.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you bearing with us. We have one final award that is not on the docket and no one knows about it, but Mr. Elvis, myself, and Mrs. Sullivan. So tonight, we're going to be giving away the Nighthawk Lifetime Achievement Award. So we gather here not just to honor the awards of our student athletes, but also the people who make things happen behind the scenes. We want to celebrate the heart of our Nighthawk Nation, a person whose quiet dedication and steady guidance have meant so much to Del Norte. It is my privilege and truly my honor to present Mr. Bob Spahn with the Del Norte Nighthawk Lifetime Achievement Award. All right, so Bob hates the spotlight. See, I'm going to read this. We're going to post it right here, buddy. All right, and Mr. Evans will come. I'm going to read this so we can get through this within under a minute. Okay, here we go. Bob is someone who never seeks the spotlight. Instead, he is led with kindness, patience, and quiet strength that has helped define who we are as a school. For the past 15 years, Bob has dedicated himself to the Nighthawk Nation. 13 of those years, he was coaching basketball with us, supporting the athletic department as assistant athletic director, mentoring coaches, and inspiring us in many ways often go unseen, but are always truly and deeply appreciated. Those who know Bob, that his definition of success doesn't rest with trophies and awards. It rests in the lives he's touched, the lessons he shared, and the confidence he built in each one of us and in his athletes. His legacy is not only one that are banners and scoreboards, but the deep impact that he's had on our student athletes. Bob has shown us the real leadership isn't about the spotlight, which he's standing in very uncomfortably right now. It's about quietly lifting others up. He's taught us that dedication is showing up every single day with humility, compassion, and unwavering integrity. He's reminded us that some of the most meaningful achievements are in the small, unseen acts of kindness that shape us into who we are meant to be. Tonight, we recognize Bob's lifetime of service to the Del Norte Nighthawk Nation. We do so with the deepest gratitude. Bob, you've built more than just a basketball program from the bottom. From the foundation. You've built a community where every Nighthawk feels seen, valued, and believed in. You have been a constant source of encouragement, a steady presence in times of challenges, and a role model of what we truly means to be a caring coach. On behalf of the entire Del Norte family, thank you for everything you've given us, your humility, your strength, and your unwavering dedication. It is my honor to present, with Mr. Evelis, this Del Norte Nighthawk Lifetime Achievement Award. I want to congratulate Bob. Your legacy is forever part of who we are, and we're proud to call you our friend, Bob Spahn.
Okay, I'm going to close us out. With that being said, this was absolutely a shocker. 15 years ago, Mike and Greg Mizell at the time were crazy enough to hire me as the basketball coach here. And after I stepped down a few years back, it was, I think, during the COVID years, I went to Mike and I said I wanted to stick around here at Del Norte in some capacity. And at the time, Mike was the assistant principal and the athletic director, wearing both hats. And so they went up to the district and asked if I could assume the role as the assistant athletic director. And they were crazy enough to let me do that. And here I am, and I love being here. I love interacting with all the coaches and athletes. So this was quite the surprise, and certainly not deserved, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much. With that being said, the only thing I want to say is it's easy to do great things when you're surrounded by great people. Our athletes are great people, and they have great parents, and I want to thank all of you, the athletes, and especially the parents, for all you do. Our athletes achieve some incredible things, mind-blowing achievements that we are in awe of what they do. And that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for what they get from home and what they get from their parents. So thank you so very much. We appreciate you. We hope you have a great evening, and we will see you next year. Good night.
My daughter Mila. These after parties, they're big.